I keep doing that.
You do. All I keep hearing is...
Hey guys, welcome into season 2, episode 3 of the Good Luck Have Fun podcast. It's Ben.
Dan.
James.
And welcome to our new video format that we're going to start doing where we pre-record the episodes. They're going to be a little bit shorter, but chock full of more stuff that's been going on in our month leading up to the episode.
Absolutely, bang on.
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh.
Yourself.
Come.
We promise.
We promised. Literally, I got to the studio and I said to James, I was like, I've said to Dan, we're not allowed to say come.
No.
It's like a stim. Come.
Well, no, I didn't go to one hobby night in the Discord, right?
Yeah.
And then I literally came back the next day. Came back the next day, and everyone's changed their nicknames in the Discord to something relating to jizz. And I don't know why. I missed a really good cum conversation.
Clearly did. We've embarrassed ourselves enough. I just want to quickly step in and say that we are sponsored by the lovely people over at Enhanced Aim. You can see the guys pointing to the stuff right now. If you want to get yourself any gaming paraphernalia or any extra little bits to fill backdrops such as this, you want a little bit of cheeky money off, Dan, what's the code?
GLHF, of course.
Heck yeah. The link to the store will be down in the description of the video. Please do go check it out and tell them that Good Luck Have Fun sent you.
But we've been busy this month, haven't we, Dan?
We have been busy this month. So we are currently doing a quest for kindness with the British Red Cross. They got in touch with us, as we did last year. Mm-hmm. They invited us back again to do another charity event, which takes place online. We play games. We have been playing several games over the past week over on our Twitch. Again, down below if you do want to watch any VODs or catch a stream live. I've been playing personally Lies of P. It's been a fucking shout. What have you been playing?
Those streams. I've been playing Dark Souls 2.
Dark Souls 2?
Which is surprisingly really good. I'm enjoying it way more than I thought I would, but
It has been gassy to be
Mr. Bendalf.
Yeah.
Bendalf, the G.
Yes. And you played
You got some big news.
Yeah. So after over a year of hiatus from the high seas, your boy Captain Wisp has indeed returned. It's official. So I got the old crew back. We got a really good stream going, obviously for Quest for Kindness.
Yeah.
It is going to be continuing on forward, but it's good to be back. You know, the game has changed an awful lot and for the better in so many different ways.
Mm-hmm. So it's been sick working with British Red Cross. So far, at the time of this video being recorded, we are just shy of halfway from our goal, which is £500. We are currently sat at 220.
Which is mad.
It is mad, because last year we got to £276.69.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Nice.
Nice. We want to get past that this time. Last year we did about 2 weeks. This time, Quest for Kindness goes on for as long as you want it to. Mm-hmm. It does finish in March next year, so obviously. You know, it's an ongoing campaign. It's great. And we will be constantly fundraising for it. So we'll constantly be making streams for Quest for Kindness. If you do want to donate, there is going to be a link down below as well, as long as the descriptions, everything to do with the British Red Cross and who the money goes to and the amazing people that work with the British Red Cross. Yeah.
Wicked,
man.
It's wicked stuff.
It is. It's
and
actually
obviously,
awesome.
if we meet that £500 goal before March, obviously we're just going to keep going anyway, see if we can raise as much as possible for that cause.
And we did mention as well, if you do follow us on Twitter, we are going to be doing a giveaway if we hit that 500 mark. So these little sweet little mugs with these little skulls on, you could get yourself a t-shirt with the 3 of these on, as well as a nice little skull sticker as well.
Who doesn't want that?
Who doesn't want that?
I want that.
I
haven't got one.
I haven't got one yet, actually.
I might enter this.
Do you know what?
I'll donate to ourselves.
Yeah. So if you do want to take part and you do want to, the minimum donation is £5. But the link will be down below if you want to donate. And we thank you.
And big love to everyone that's donated so far.
Big loves. Huge from the GLHF.
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
We've done what? Come out and storm, don't
3
they?
streams we've done so far, and it's reached 220. Crazy, man.
I know.
Madness.
Can't wait to see where we get to with that.
If it's going on for that long, I reckon we could get to some high numbers.
Yeah.
I'm thinking so.
I'm
confident.
I'm confident.
We can always rely on our amazing community.
Always. Yeah. So, what have we been doing other than this? What's this? I can see some things on the table.
Oh, what? 1 second, I need to top my drink up, actually.
Oh!
What is that?
What is that?
Goodness heavens gracious.
Here's one I made earlier.
Oh.
So
basically, James and I are addicts of these little plastic figures, and we've managed to convince our dear friend Dan to partake.
So this was, what, a month ago, wasn't it? A month and a half ago.
Yeah.
I was like constantly on to these guys about I need to get onto Warhammer, because I was like, we need to play games, we need to do it. And the thing is, right, you've got hundreds.
I do.
Hundreds, right? We've got friends who have got hundreds of minis, right? How many would you say you have?
Yeah, hundreds.
Hundreds as well, right?
Yeah.
So I am really left out at this point, but it gets to a point where and I've made one also, my little guy, my
little dude,
my little Chaos Lord, right? So these are currently ones in progress, right?
They are.
These
yes.
are ones that
and
aren't quite finished.
I will put some pictures on screen just so you can see them closer up.
Yes. Again, it didn't take much convincing, did it?
No.
So eventually, what happened is we went to our nearest games workshop. Casual, nearly £200 drop from me to get a kit and some other bits.
Like it was nothing.
Like it was nothing, yeah. Because I thought, I'm going to go big or don't even try. Especially with Warhammer, it's so expensive. And I love it so much. I adore it.
I'm
it's
so
fucking mint.
happy with how much Dan's loving it.
Yeah.
I know.
Literally every day we're talking about Warhammer
Yep.
now. It's great.
To the point where I'm like, at work, if it's like a calm time, I will have Warhammer lore and the Slaves to Darkness lore, you know, in the background whilst I'm working. I've never been happier.
I know.
It's so good, isn't it?
Yeah. I just feel like I'm always working towards something. I've got something to do all the time. Like, you remember you saying it's perfect for idle hands, and it's perfect for me.
Yeah.
I always want to do something, so.
Yeah. So do you want to go through your little dude? What's he?
So he's a Chaos Lord. He basically is... So within the Slaves of Darkness, they start off as Chaos Warriors, you know, they start off as like really low ranking kind of things, you know, and they have the ranks. So the where they want to aspire to is a Demon Prince. That's the top one is
Don't
the
we
Demon
all?
Prince.
Everyone wants to be a demon prince.
You know, I got myself a Demon Prince as well because I'm now a degenerate. So I thought that's why I loved the Slaves to Darkness. So again, he is one of the leaders within the army, you know, Chaos Lord. What I like about the Slaves to Darkness is the fact that they are all different races within Warhammer in general, you know, and it's basically people who have just been eaten by chaos, you know, they've been riddled with chaos over time, and they've formed these Slaves to Darkness, and it's fucking class. The whole lore behind it is brilliant.
It's so metal.
And it is, in it, and it leaves it really open as well, so you can, even though you kind of know what the general gist of the Slaves to Darkness are, you can really paint your own picture with it. So that's why I really enjoyed the whole Slaves to Darkness thing. So they were the perfect one for me. I was like, fucking yes,
my boys,
my guys. Look at my little guy.
Look at that little dude.
That little guy, bro. This guy's shooting cum.
Could we get a cum counter, please?
That's
two on the cum counter.
Cum. Do you know what? I really like the skin on him.
Yeah.
I like the.
Thank you.
I love the way you're doing it so far.
What doesn't help is that you've just said cum, but this is he's called a weird knob shaman. So that's
cum.
great. So cum, basically. But yeah, he's just a magic dude, you know. He's a magic
guy.
dude. So at the moment, I'm doing the Orc War clans, Iron Jaws, of the Iron Suns clans, big, beefy, badass, brutey orcs, big, shiny yellow armor, bit of magic as well, brings magic feet from the sky to make ends meet.
It's such a pretty model as well, though.
It's a cool model.
Yeah, there's a lot to it that's quite cool. Like, I love its cape.
It's a poncho, isn't it?
It's a poncho. It is a poncho.
It's a poncho, isn't it? Or a shawl.
Shawl.
A shawl.
Shawl thing, bro.
It's like he's at a rainy festival.
My guy's at Drown Load. Like,
So what else do you need to do to him then? What
still needs doing is he doesn't have his like little underskirt loincloth thing that's not painted. Got his main tusk still to do. Got the rope bits and the metal plates. And at the moment, it's mainly base layers that's on this. I still need to do loads of shading, highlights, and whatnot. Get his weapon done. But I've so far spent about maybe 4 or 5 hours painting that. Which is a hell of a long time because I'm a slow painter. I'm not a good painter, so I take my time.
I disagree. I
same.
think you don't give yourself enough credit.
It's because I'm this gentleman right here. Right,
He's
a
fucking
behemoth.
king.
He's a god.
Bro. I can't even deal with you.
I know. I'm
You're
poo.
too good at it, man.
I'm poo. It's
You're
fine.
not poo.
You're not poo in the slightest.
You're just really good.
But this is something that I want
Stop
to brush on.
Painting.
One of the best things that I've done recently is get over painting envy of people that are really, really good and sick of painting. Because my Instagram's just filled of amazing painters that I follow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and he's one of them, by the way. And I'm just like, God damn, I am not that good. And now I don't care. I'm just like, I'm going to do my own thing in my own time. It's the best way to be.
It is the best way to be. Like
Yeah.
I've been saying to this guy for years to get back into painting because I always love your models. When we were growing up, I'd come over and you'd painting like Nurgle or something. I was like, I want to paint like that, and I got inspired because of you. And then you stopped painting.
I did.
And I mean, this has been 20 years in the making,
Yeah.
and like I just kept going and going and going, and then you did, and I was like, no, because you were so good, and you are amazing.
So is this
Like,
just the fact that you're out of practice now then?
In my 20 years of doing the hobby, I've been doing the hobby 23 years, and in that time, I have finished painting possibly 3 models.
No.
I'd say 95% of the minis I've bought, I've spent thousands of pounds at Games Workshop over the years. 95% of my minis only make it to the priming stage, where I spray them black or white or grey, and then they
real?
never
That's
get
facts.
more paint on them. That's facts.
That's
sad facts.
Mad.
Sad facts.
So you're telling me I've done more than you?
Yeah.
That's why I keep saying to everyone in the Discord that seeing you and James and Dave posting so much about your painting is like really kindled my motivation to get on it.
If you like Warhammer, if you're watching this right, you should really join the Discord.
Definitely.
Because there's been quite a few new people as
Yeah.
well in the Discord who love Warhammer, and we've been chatting about it, and they've been sharing their work, and it's fucking brilliant.
That's sick.
We love it so much, and I've always wanted to get involved with it, and now I am, and it's class. And the fact that it's so much bigger than I even thought it was. Now all my TikTok is filled
literally,
with Warhammer painters and
great.
Warhammer builders. I adore it so much. So if you want to join the Discord, it'll be down below, right? And get involved and send us some pictures in because we want to see them.
Hell yeah.
Because we're going to be getting in the habit of doing some more sharings of the flex on them.
Yes.
So keep those.
It'd be
pictures
awesome
coming,
if a
and
lot
we
of that
wanna
was
just show
Warhammer.
off. Yeah, definitely, absolutely.
Yeah.
We love Warhammer. We love showing it off. So,
Warhammer edition.
so sorry guys, expect more Warhammer.
This is going to be a nerdy talk today.
yeah,
absolutely.
definitely.
Like, oh, go on.
No, I was just gonna say, and if you like love Warhammer, we've all spoke about getting a game of Warhammer in, and we've said this for ages, and we will on a video. We'll record it. We'll get it recorded.
Yeah,
We'll
we
do
will.
we'll do a battle report.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
do a battle
Battle
report.
report. Be
Full
sick.
one.
It'll be
Absolutely.
awesome.
Sorry, go on.
No, you're fine. So, I mean, the faction I've picked up, because for anyone who doesn't know, or those that do, 4th ed of Age of Sigmar is just around the corner.
It is.
There's a new video out for it with the Skaven back.
Sigmar lied.
Sigmar lied.
Called it.
The Skaven back.
That
And
boys.
Stormcast are like, oh, we don't know how to feel about this, but we're just going to get thrown into war all the time and, bants. So I've picked up the Stormcast Eternals. And at the minute, I'm having a nightmare trying to figure out how to do their cloaks, and it's really killing me inside. And
He's done like 6
I've done
different
about
variants
6 or 7 different variants
of these
and it's-
colours, and you'll put pictures of these in the
I
Discord.
will.
won't
I
you?
will.
Yeah, but why don't you ask the community to choose?
Yeah, by all means, join. I'll put some pictures in the Discord. Join the community. Start rating the pictures.
Yeah,
Whichever one gets the most reactions, probably the one I'll go with. So please do join in and let me know. So anyway, I've been working on this guy, and I'm really happy with the staff. Please, by all means, have yourself a wee gander.
It's
The
really
picture's
good.
going up in the video
Yeah,
in
yeah.
a second.
It's so fit, man. Like,
It's sick.
you're just too good. Honestly, I can't even.
My guy has some crispy edge highlights on that
I
plate,
was
man.
I was just thinking that the way
They're
he
so
highlights everything. is
You've
unreal.
gotten edge highlights really down.
Thank you.
Especially on cloaks, because with cloaks there's a lot of gradient and of colour
yeah,
as
yeah,
well. And you get your gradients really good. I know you're not very happy with this one.
I don't know why,
But-
because that's one of the nicest models
It
I've
is sick.
possibly ever seen.
It
Thank
is
you.
sick, yeah. It's amazing.
I mean, it's definitely a work in progress. It'll get there. But the thing I like about this faction is, so Sigmar is their god. He's the thunder god, and he used to be in the old world like the big good. He was like, I'm the big good guy, and I'll fight the big evil. Essentially, what he did was he'd walk onto a battlefield, and he just picks up people. And it's like, you're a really good fighter, and you've unfortunately died. You're mine, and makes them a Stormcast. Doesn't matter who they are. Like, there's been like stories of Chaos Warriors dying in battle, and Sigmar's like, ha, you're mine now. And he just wraps them in armor.
Still
and
makes
sends them
Khorne
out.
stronger though, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course it does. So can't beat Khorne. So that's what I've been working on. But yeah, so excited for 4th.
Because it's been confirmed as well that the new box that's coming out on the release is the Skaven Tide box, which is going to be estimated from current point values about 1,000 points of Skaven and 1,000 points of Stormcast Eternals, which is perfect because I've been waiting for Skaven to come back for ages, and I called it ages ago. I was like, they're definitely going to go with this kind of memey, what do you mean, rats aren't real, rat men aren't a thing, what you on about? And then drop it as like an actual lore thing of, way, rat men are real.
The trailer for it was fucking mint.
Yeah.
Sick, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's so
you see, that
cool.
was the first time I've really seen Skaven in action. Fucking hell, that
Yeah.
trailer was crazy.
I want to see how it goes though, because obviously, like when Fantasy ended and it was the end times, it was all big on like the Vermin Lords, and it was kind of like this, Skaven are more like on the Chaos spectrum of things. So like, I'm a bit disheartened that it's not Dwarves and Skaven, the iconic combo. But I totally get why it's Stormcast and Skaven lore-wise. Yeah, so it's
absolutely.
Gonna be sick. So we'll be splitting that box, won't we?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Financial decisions will be made.
It's one box.
A K of that and a K, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Of
Well,
shit.
it's estimated. It might values might change when Fourth Ed comes out, but we're on that.
Oh, yeah.
We're on that. Expect lots and lots and lots of updates, pictures and videos of us building and painting and playing on that.
Yeah. But if ever anyone wants to know what any of us three have been up to for the past month and going forward, new months, it'll be this.
It's literally this.
Yeah.
Like before we started recording, I was like, yeah, so we'll just talk about a little catch up. We'll get and then I was like, wait a minute, it's literally just been this. That's all we've been doing.
It has been a lot of Warhammer. Obviously, there's going to be some more videos coming out on the YouTube channel. We've got some new music reacts coming out. There's a couple of new gaming videos that we're going to be doing, especially some videos off the back of some streams that we intend to be doing. So, we're definitely, I cannot wait. It's going to be good. Some of the videos we've got planned are going to be fucking insane.
Yeah,
Tell you what you've been doing in the last month.
What have I been doing?
You created your Ben Reed's TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't you?
Yeah, that's it.
You did.
You did. And
did.
Kitten casually fucking doing really well as well in his TikTok. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's like a separate entity from what we do here. So.
Yeah, well, it's just one. It's something you've been doing.
I've been doing that.
And you've been doing really well at it.
Thank you.
My man joined Book Talk. He found his people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've gotten addicted to reading, and I'm amongst awesome people that are also addicted to reading. Not that I wasn't already, because these guys love reading as well. But it's been really cool. It's great. It's been nice to kind of just spew thoughts about books at people that care.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of the same because I do love reading myself. But speaking to Hannah about reading, she's like,
Yep.
Yeah.
fuck no.
When something cool happens in one of the books that I'm reading, I want to tell Chloe. Yeah. But it's like she has no idea what's going on. It's this big high fantasy, mega massive world. And I'm just like, oh my god, Thulgrabian has just defeated the evil wizard Grumblelord. She's like, what are you on about?
Why is there cum everywhere?
I'm just like, I love reading. I've been reading a lot in the last month. I've been making pace on books, which is nice.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, right? I've been doing this Warhammer as well, but my wife's the same. So I'll be sitting there painting next to it, and then I'll just go and show her the fucking model, and she'll go, nice.
Yeah. It's good.
And she'll go, and I'll go, thanks. That's like it. That's as far as it goes.
Last night, Chloe was watching something with a friend online, so I was just painting away at my desk, watching my man streaming some Liza P.
Yeah.
It was a vibe. It was so
It was
good.
a vibe.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I loved it, man. You made some good progress as well.
Yeah, that fucking boss was solid.
Chloe got up to go to bed, and I just went, because she turned at the door and just kind of waved, and I just went, wait, you need to look at my guy. Look at the progress on it. So she came over and she was like, let's have a look, and she was like, oh, it's really cool. And I was like, yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, that's what you feel like, though.
Like, I swear she was just going to pick up this hunk of plastic and go, let's put you on the fridge.
Yeah. Oh, it's such a good feeling, though.
It is.
We are wholesome as fuck.
We are. We're morons, but we're wholesome.
Don't know how we're married. And we can't pay rent. Where is it?
But there is that bit.
But
Papa G-Dubs has my support.
Exactly.
True. I do have 2,000 point armies.
Facts, though.
Oh, but no, Liza P's sick, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I played it weeks ago, and then I came back again and did it for Quest for Kindness. And I absolutely... ting, ting, walla walla bing bang. I was playing Liza P, and I was doing the fucking Swamp Monster last night. Oh,
They were a bastard.
Oh, yeah.
he was such a bitch. And I remember seeing videos of him, and I was thinking, it can't be as bad as, like, some of the Elden Ring bosses that are out there, right? And it fucking was. Like, he reminded me of Malekith because how he moved. I know he didn't like jump across. Well, he did jump. He jumped a lot, actually.
He's having flashbacks.
Swamp knobhead. You got bodied though, didn't you, mate? You got fucked up after my 20th try. But I was never going to give up on it, obviously. But
You persevered. And
there was one time in the whole stream, right, where I had about 6 heals. I was getting him down. I still had my Spectre alive because I do summon because I'm a dad now and I play for fun. And he was on a slither of health. I had loads of heals left. I was thinking, this is easy clap,
You could have
boys.
farted on him.
Literally could have clipped his toenails off and give it him and he would have died. And he ran at me with his fucking little... fucking things, man.
What's this?
Fucking, that's what he did. And fucking did this to me. And it actually hit me like 469,000 times at least, right? And I just got
counting. He was like, 1, 2, 3, 4.
every time, and it fucking bothered me. And he had a toenail of health. I couldn't even. I was gobsmacked, right? I was flabbergasted.
Gobberthed.
I was gobberthed, right? I was speechless. I don't think I've ever got that close to defeating a boss, right? After already pulling my hair out and then it killing me like the way it did.
It was a disservice to you.
was.
It was. Genuinely want a refund. Suing for stress.
Do you know what I want to see you play? And Ben will back me up because we also really want to play this game.
Go on.
Monster Hunter Wilds when it
Oh,
comes
right,
out.
yes, bro.
You've told me about this
We
before.
need to get you
I
on the
cannot
Monster Hunter
wait
hype.
for this game.
It's going to be good.
But the combat is souls.
Yeah.
It's all about dodging,
It's
managing your
styling.
stamina,
I'm
and
down for it.
If you like Devil May Cry,
Is it actually like
it's not
Devil-
like quite like that,
No.
but it is more mobile than like
Well,
all Monster Hunter games.
is it classed as a hack and slash though?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very
Then-
action RPG hack and slash.
Fucking
definitely.
yeah, get me on that then.
and everything about it is go and hunt a boss monster.
Yeah.
Everything is a boss
Big bad.
monster.
Just big boss.
Yeah.
Let's go hit
I
boss.
loved how like they clearly thought in the development of all these Monster Hunter games, because way back early on there used to be a certain progression to the games where you do loads of quests which will go and gather 10 of this mushroom, go and kill 20 of
Oh,
this little
yeah,
crab, and you're like, oh, lame, and then you get the urgent quest to kill a fucking cocoon or something,
Oh.
and you go, in the
Yeah.
bin, let's go. But now the entire game is just all boss monsters every mission.
Yep.
It's all big boys, and you're like, whoa, bam.
Wabba bam.
Quote, wabba
Wabba bam.
Literally, all of them say wabba bam.
Literally,
They do.
my face will be on the promo for Monster Hunter Wilds. It's just me going, wabba
Wabba
bam.
New emote soon. Wabba bam.
Wabba bam. But yeah, you'd love it.
I
You
would.
would.
I love fighting big bosses, and you can see the numbers. Can
Yeah.
you see the?
You going to work, fighting, just start decking your boss.
And there's like people throwing numbers like damage.
12
Of post-it notes, just
Yeah.
Oh, that would be funny. I need to do that.
it's gonna be sick.
When's it come out?
Next year.
Next year.
Next year. Oh, okay. I wonder how much I'll be spending on Warhammer before that time comes.
Oh,
you'll be two
won't.
armies deep
Yeah,
at least.
You'll be in a box on the streets.
Yeah, that was one thing I did actually after a month is I got upsold, didn't I? A death, Wraith King, White King.
White
Yeah.
King, yeah.
Fuck me, because I've done it a month. I'd painted about 6 Chaos Warriors
Yeah.
and a Flesh Hound. That was it. And then I went in because I literally just wanted like 2 paints.
Yep.
I came out with a White King, 5 paints, and something else.
That's how they do it.
It's
It's
what
what
happens.
they do.
I was like, wow, I've just spent 50 quid. For
I know.
like nothing.
It gets better though, right? Because you gave that to
Yeah.
your friend Ben, right?
Yeah, so my friend Ben is not you. You're not my friend. So
He just works here.
my childhood best friend, right? So he is very much
You're my
like me.
best friend.
I am. Thank
Oh,
you.
yes, you are. So my childhood best friend, we both very much have addictive personalities. This was what I did after a month. So I went to his house. I said, I want you to do that because it was my only death thing. It couldn't be put in my army, so it was like I had no use for it at that point. So give it to him, and he did it. The next day, he had drove around because usually G-Dubs is closed Monday and Tuesday. He found one, rang them, was like, "Are you open?" Went, spent 200 quid
200 quid.
on 29 minis, right? Same day, came back, built them. Now he's coming round to mine this coming Monday to play Warhammer with me at 1,000 points.
My
Fucking-
man.
yeah.
Literally,
Big up our boy Ben.
we should be on Gino's payroll.
We
because
should.
We should have shares in this company.
in it.
You do have shares.
I
in this
do.
company. He's that invested. He's
I transcended beyond.
you're one of the corporate suits. But But we actually played some games
We
together,
did,
didn't we?
and it was so funny.
Saturday just gone. It was us three and our mate Dave. We played a few games and we had a fucking blast.
It
didn't
was
we?
gassy, so
It
much.
was so
In fact,
gassy.
So don't get me wrong, Dan. Your Lord is amazing, but I think two of the star players from that whole day are still on this table, and it is that guy and what he did to this guy.
Yeah. That was such a gas play.
I screamed.
Yeah.
So I'm normally a really humble player, a very modest player. So if I do something that's really good, I'll go, oh yeah, you know, you're nice, brilliant, that's what I wanted. Or if like James rolls really bad, I'll go, unlucky that, you know, but hey ho.
Yeah.
No. I was getting my ass handed to me by James for the first 2 turns of this game.
He had a really tough fucking
It was bad.
list though.
Turn 1, he took out my general, and I was like, okay, I'm this close to conceding. I thought, no, persevere, don't be that guy. That's lame. It was bad. This guy right here gave him a spell, Foot of Gork, which is a potentially infinite damage spell.
Yeah.
And I was just rolling hot, wasn't I? It was.
Was it
fierce.
+4 to hit?
Yeah.
Was it?
So it's you roll to cast it on a 10, so you roll 2 dice. I
Oh,
got it
yeah,
on
that
the
was the
10.
10.
just
I
cast
couldn't dispel it.
He failed the dispel, so I rolled 6, and you roll d6 damage.
Yeah.
D6 mortal wounds. Roll a 6, and then you roll again, and then a 4 up, you get to do it again, and you do that infinitely until you fail the re-roll attempt. And I just kept fucking passing it.
He don't miss.
It was like 10 damage, 15 damage, 30
You're
damage.
thinking about he's got like what 6 wounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 wounds this dude has. And in the end, James just didn't even count his
He
dice.
just
threw
put
them.
dice on
He's
the
dead.
table.
He's already dead. It was fierce. My guy was like, stomp.
Yeah.
I needed that, but I just erupted. I turned
Yeah.
away from the table and
It
We
was
were all just losing
gas.
our shit.
unreal.
But that's what I love about this
Yeah.
game. It's like, do you know what it is reminiscent of? Battlefield moments.
Yes.
It has big Battlefield moment
It does.
energy where,
Yeah.
you know, 50% of the game could be quite standard as any other game, but then one thing, every couple of rounds will just pop off and the whole group is screaming like
Yep.
children. Like,
Oh yeah.
No. Who threw the 6 that was gas as well?
that was me as well.
That was
Yeah.
you as well, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. That was just shield bash mortal.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
filthy.
it was.
That was...
See,
oh.
You were like, I need this.
Yeah.
I'm going to
need-
concede if I don't roll
Yeah.
this 6. And
He-
that 6 actually got you the game.
He had 3 dudes, and his general was just rezzing them. They can res one of them for
Yeah.
free.
You're
every turn.
annihilators.
Yeah.
So unless I took out all 3 of these within a turn or 2, I was no chance. Needed a 6 to
The
shield
last
bash.
wound.
My last attack, fucking roll the 6. This
Yeah.
is literally the same turn as the foot stomp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh
yeah.
my days.
And it won in the game.
Yeah,
Like, that's
that
the
won me
thing.
the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Because
was
without
ready
them
to concede.
annihilators,
Yeah.
and without my man, you
Yeah.
you did have.
So I had my leader, Andrasta, but she wasn't killing anything fast enough.
She wasn't dying.
She was.
She was
Powerhouse.
awful. Like she
She's
was
a
great.
Powerhouse.
But yeah.
We drove past you after we finished the games,
Yeah.
and we shouted and dressed as a bitch.
Fucking hate her.
Honestly,
so mad.
The only problem with her as well is she can. You were rolling as well for your hero actions. Right?
Yep.
It's a healer. Great, as if
Yep.
she weren't hard enough to kill.
Yep.
But yeah, keep bringing them annihilators back.
Yeah.
But her save rolls were
Yep.
+2 as well.
Yep.
So you couldn't even get damage on
Rolling
the.
on a 2
No.
and then got a 5-up ward afterwards as well.
4 up.
Four up
ward.
ward. That's a 50%.
4-up ward.
That's a 50% chance of living if you fail the save.
And she's got 8 wounds,
8
and she can bring them
wounds.
back, and she brings the dudes back, and
Broken. That is broken, man.
She's expensive, though.
She's like 250 points.
Yeah,
Something,
she's
so.
a quarter of my army.
But I think she's a fairer model in the army than those annihilators. The annihilators are OP because
Although-
their turn 1 is basically a guaranteed removal.
Oh, yeah,
of
it is,
something.
yeah, true.
It's
To be fair,
Swap, meteoric impacts,
Yeah.
fat damage, charge, fat damage.
Mortal wounds as well. So
Yeah.
it's, you're not even.
Yeah. To be fair though, right, the first time I used them I was against his war boss, and I got the perfect 10-inch charge, and then you roll a d6 per inch that you made the charge on.
So that's 10 d6s.
So that was 10d6, and any 4-up is a mortal, like which you can't really save against. They're very hard to save
So
against.
my guy rolled 6 wounds on my guy.
Yeah, I'm just popping.
But that's just on the impact of the charge.
Yeah.
It's not even
And
an
then he
attack
got
phase.
then he got his
Then you get
attacks.
to
Yeah, it's not even an attack phase. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And then what was even more painful is my mega boss,
Mm-hmm.
when he dies in combat, if he doesn't get to attack that, if he hadn't attacked in that combat phase, he gets to do his attacks anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I thought, who cares then? I got 8 attacks to
Yeah.
throw back at him for free, even though he's died. Missed like 7.
Yeah.
I said 9. 9 of his 8 attacks. Missed 7 of them, and the one that went through, he saved it. And
Yeah.
I was like,
So wait, was that like a retaliation in
so,
the attack phase?
he has a special rule called dead fighty. So if he dies in a combat phase where he hasn't had a chance to attack yet, he gets to attack anyway if he dies.
Yeah, actually, I just bought a Chaos Lord on Manticore.
Yep.
And that's got like a
wait for that.
retaliation.
Yes,
I can't wait
Mate.
for that. It should come tomorrow, right? And that's got like a retaliation.
Yeah,
and I spoke to Dave and he was like, I've never seen that before. And that was like one of the big reasons why I bought it, because you can roll to like retaliate essentially, but it deals mortal wounds.
Yeah, it's brutal.
You
Fucking
want
stupid.
mortals. You need mortals.
You need
man.
mortals, don't you? But obviously, I'm glad because a lot of my armor can deal mortals as well,
yeah.
which is pretty good. Especially him, he deals a lot of them.
Yeah, he does.
He's got a big chance to deal more mortals, which I love him for it, and he's always going to be a part of my army for that. Because I always remember mine and Dave's first game together. He was a tank to get down. He couldn't. It was really hard for him to kill.
Standing.
He was standing. His roll saves. He's kept getting it. I think he might have a 5+ ward as well. So they were getting saved. His save rolls are 3 as well. He was impossible to kill at this point.
Yeah.
But he was just wiping out people around him, units. So he
is
as
the unit.
small as he is, he's a fucking beast.
He is.
It's them horns, mate.
Hey yo, up their bums.
Up their fucking way. So yeah, no, I'm buzzing to get my Chaos Lord, man.
I can't wait to
I can't
see
wait.
updates on that. It's gonna be
Well,
sick.
that fits so nicely into my 1K list now.
Yeah.
Because now that I've got that, I've took my Exalted Hero out because he's really good at going on his own, because he's got no benefits to being around people. He's only got benefits from being around enemies. So he needs to be in the thick of it, really, which is fine. But for what I could do, I could for him, I could put in 5 Flesh Hounds, have Overwatch, and have a shooting phase.
Yeah.
So I'm not really gonna.
No.
I'm not really.
It
benefits me a lot more,
Yeah,
and have the Chaos Lord Manticore. So,
Which is a cool model.
see, I don't know how big it is. How big is it going to be?
It's got to be like something like that.
Similar to the Demon.
It's about the same height as a kind of monster because of the wings, and then
It's a big boy.
it's about the same length.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
That's
was
a big
thinking,
model.
For some reason in my head, I was thinking it's going to be like a Flesh Hound size.
No,
But-
it's a big dude.
Oh right, cool.
Big dude.
Oh, that's good then.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that then. Yeah, because I said that to Hannah. It was like it's going to be about the same size, similar to a Demon Prince. But
In height, maybe.
in height, yeah. So yeah, but in my head, I was thinking the Flesh Hound's going to be that. Then it's going to be him on it, then wings.
That's the equivalent of him just like jumping on his Labrador
Yeah.
and being like, "Come on, we're going to battle."
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But obviously, if the bigger
No,
the better.
it's
know?
massive.
Oh, good then.
It's cool.
That's good. Joe, I love building. I'm a big.
I fucking
I've
hate
grown
it.
to hate it. I was saying to James for years that my favourite part, my most therapeutic part
right.
of the process was building. But that's when I didn't used to like get rid of mold lines and clip away all the excess. When I was like 10 and I was just going.
Yeah.
But now I do. I file down all the mold lines. I get my knife and I peel all the excess off.
Yeah.
It took me hours. I bought a box of 10 hard boys, and it took me in total probably about 4 or 5 hours to build these 10 models because I was so.
Yeah, I think I don't know whether it's going to wear off. The only one I really got annoyed at was the Demon Prince. Have you built a Demon Prince?
It's
Not the new
awful.
one, no.
The only bit that pissed me off was his fucking wing that is unnecessarily in 2 parts.
Yep.
Yeah.
That did my nut in that. Because I was trying to get him together and then I was trying to hold it for ages. And then the pressure of me putting it on his back would then bend it.
Yep.
And I was like, what is going on? I'm going to bin it in a minute.
I superglued it. I couldn't be
Did ya?
fucked.
Yeah, whip out the gorilla.
Fuck it. You know what? I don't blame you.
No.
But
I've got some Harambe's tears on that. Got that gorilla glue
Strong,
going.
man.
Strong.
based tears.
Yeah.
Or is it Harambe's?
Cool.
There it is.
So, but that's the only one that did my head in. After it was finished, I was like, fucking yes.
I know.
I'm glad I got through it.
Yeah.
But then, still at the moment, I think it's because I build whilst I'm watching stuff with my wife.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know you do the same with Chloe, whatever. So I sit down. I don't have to think about anything. I can literally just sit, build, and it's
on.
dead cool. And then
Yeah.
and then again, it's show my wife. She goes, nice.
Nice.
She goes.
She goes, I'm like, and then put it down. Next one. I love it so far.
You're doing really well. Honestly, I'm so glad that you're into the hobby. Like,
Too, bro.
you're listening to the lore, you're getting all of that stuff. You know, we've played some of the games already. Like we played Darktide. No,
Yeah,
we did play
Darktide.
Darktide.
But
Yeah,
I've played Vermintide as well.
yep. there's Vermintide, obviously. And then, you've got the actual game to it as well. And there's books. Like, there's so much to it. It's great to see you get into it, because I'm seeing all of the enjoyment that I had as a kid when I started learning about... Because the other thing as well, Dan's doing the army I started with 20 years ago. And it makes me so happy to see you getting into the same army and seeing what it's like. Yeah, man. Love it.
They're just beasts, aren't they?
They are.
Just,
Beasts.
big
Cool.
armor,
Their
scary
lores are
boys.
awesome.
It is class.
Yeah.
But they say, like you said about books, I would love to sit and read the books. Finding where to start with the books is, I think, where I struggle the most. I don't know what to start on to even begin.
The Sigmar and fantasy books are a bit more straightforward.
Yeah.
It's the 40k books that are a bit bad because of the Horus Heresy.
Yeah.
Because the Horus Heresy is 54 books and then an additional...
54 books?
54
Yeah,
books.
the initial Heresy is 54 novels, but it's not okay. Well, you can read it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but a lot of people say read the first 5, and then if you wanted to learn all about the Emperor's Children, read book, 5,
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then 12 and 36, and there's a short story in book 10.
Oh, right.
There's a massive chart of it, of how to read it, if you want to do it that
It's
way.
a galactic map of reading
Literally, yeah.
this order. It's yeah.
I mean, as long as I've got that to see, I would give it a go.
I mean, you don't need it. So me and one of our mates has read them in numerical order. It's
release
absolutely
order.
fine. Well,
Yeah,
I'm not all the way through yet, but you're absolutely fine. And then there's loads of other offshoot stories, but that's the 40k side, which obviously you've not got into just yet.
Not yet.
The Sigmar stuff, you can pick up wherever you want, really. Because all the stories are really just about the heroes rather than the actual lore of the Shattered Realms and stuff like that.
Yeah, cool. Because I mean, I've got my battle tome for this. That's got a shed load of lore in it.
Yeah.
So I will get round to reading that, because I'm more tempted as well to what I've been doing as well is I've been listening to the lore of some others to find out what I like the sound of.
Yeah.
And then it's like, because I know they're all balanced in their own way. You'll never get one that's totally, completely obliterating everything, which is good, obviously.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
I don't know. What don't
There's
I know?
always an army that's
There's always.
fucking
Oh,
over.
there's always a metas, I suppose, right? But I mean, it's always going to be a good game, regardless.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're going to have a sure winner.
He doesn't know.
I don't. What
not
don't
there
I
yet.
know?
Games can
It's
be
not
awful,
there yet.
Dan.
I mean, I lost twice on
To
Saturday.
be fair, that 2v2 that we had,
Was brutal.
we got stomped.
Yeah, we did.
So it was my man and me against this man and Dave. So it was Lizard Boys,
Seraphon.
and,
Yeah.
so Seraphon
Knees.
and Stormcast
Yeah.
versus my Iron Jaws and Dan's
Slaves to Darkness.
Slaves to Darkness, and the matchup was awful.
It was really.
It was really bad.
painful.
His
wasn't it?
Croxagore, I would
Oh, the
do.
Carnosaur.
Was it the
Yeah.
Carnosaur?
The big one.
Big one.
Carnosaur,
I would
yeah,
dookie on it. It was so.
It was busted.
I would wipe my ass with that model.
Yeah.
That would hurt. It's a big model. And
It hurt
spiky.
him more. It was so fast. It was so big. It was impossible to fucking kill because it had 4 million wounds.
And it
15
regenerated.
wounds, 16 wounds.
15
wounds.
wounds, regenerating. It gets stronger every time it kills a model, not just a unit.
We went into Blood Frenzy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did
Great.
15 wounds and took out a building all at the same
Yeah.
time. It was
And
dumb.
don't forget, we did 750
Yeah.
as the point cap as well, because I did have enough, but we didn't quite go for 1,000 because it was 4 of us.
Yeah.
So we went to 750. He had that big man. He had his
His 3 Agrodons.
Yeah.
Agrodons.
His 3 Croxagores.
Croxagores.
Was that
yeah.
Croxagores?
Yeah, it was Croxagore. I knew I had one.
and
and
10
10
warriors
10
in the back.
Saurus warriors. And they...
All for 750.
Yeah.
It was
They've got 5 wounds each on the
Agrodons are
Croxagores
5
and the
wounds
Agrodons.
each.
Croxagores for
Croxagores
5.
worth.
Yep.
Each of them hit at least 44 times each
At least.
with every weapon,
Yeah.
and then they bite.
Yeah, so this was painful as well. The Saurus warriors also get a bite, but their bites do mortal wounds.
Yeah, they do.
And
Yeah.
I was just like,
If they're next to that monument that he had.
yeah, but it's horrible.
Oh, God, yeah,
So
it was
that
brutal.
placement
Yeah.
was vicious. So you placed the objective there, stuck that monument
Yeah.
on top of it.
Yeah.
It basically
It was not fair.
They won because of turn side that they got basically. If
Yeah,
we got opposite ends of the board, it would have been a bit easier, and you both got an ambush.
We both got ambushed, so we could deploy way out there,
Yeah.
right in their
a
faces.
unit each. They could just drop anywhere as long as it was 9 inches away.
I
from
only
our
took a
models.
single wound that entire game.
I took about 4 million. I'm fucking bodied, bro.
I was saying to Dave afterwards, it's like, I actually wasn't needed in that fight. That
No.
game,
No,
I
no.
wasn't needed. His
No.
750 could hold off both of your armies.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, Dave's coming to mine on Monday as well.
Yeah.
So
nice.
he's coming to mine on
You
Monday.
can knock him out.
He's gonna
I'm
fucking
gonna
throw his
I'm
cards.
gonna fucking, snap his model in half and
But
shove it up his
what
bum.
was a piss take though, right? Is his only play, his only move that game that was anything towards the game was to do exactly the same thing in our first game and dropping his annihilators
it
to
was.
fuck my
To kill
mega
his
boss
boss
over.
again.
And I was like, my dude, my G, my little green fat man was just stood there vibing again. Didn't even get an attack out, and he was like, no, I don't like him, dead. And I was just like, right, okay.
Just from placing them on the board, like that's all you do.
Literally.
You go, oh, I'm just going to deploy them there, and then anything within 10 inches takes mortals. And I was like, I'm so sorry, but
That's
also
like the dumbest thing. That's crazy.
My man was a goner.
But as well, because you had fucking what's her name?
Andrasta.
Yeah, she could just res.
Yeah,
Just res him.
yeah. She didn't
Easy.
need to that game, to be fair, but
Nothing
yeah,
died.
I'm not salty about it now. No,
No.
I'm really not. It was fun though. It
it
good.
was. It
Yeah.
was. If you're not already in the hobby, try it with your friends. Get the new box set by all
Yeah.
means. Like it's a
Yep.
fully playable game. You get the rule book, you get 2 armies, you get some terrain, you get mission objectives and stuff. You get dice, a tape measure if you get one of the certain boxes.
This episode is not sponsored
It's
by
not.
Games Workshop.
It's
No,
not.
it's not.
But it's sponsored by probably the best hobby I think some people can have.
Yeah,
It's
it's
great for all sorts of people.
Do you know what I feel? You know what? Feel it's better in myself, right?
Yeah.
Just having this to do.
Yeah.
Because I think since we've started, we've had like, I know I've had a game with Dave,
Yeah.
and when we've had our game day, I've got 2 more game days planned.
Yeah.
It's like I see people more. I do
you're
things
coming
more.
to mine on Sunday.
I'm
as well
coming
to
to
paint.
yeah, I'm coming to yours to paint on Sunday. I'm gonna get my Demon Prince painted then as well. Get that finished.
Pickies in the Discord.
Oh yeah, there'll be loads. But you have to join.
Literally every stroke of paint. Upload.
But you are gonna have to join the Discord to see them. That's the problem. And if you're not on the Patreon, we will probably do a little Patreon
Yeah,
for
we
that
will.
day as
We
well.
will do.
Just a
We
little
will do.
vibe, innit?
But there's so many stories that you also then get to tell.
Yeah.
And it brings everyone together. It can only ever really make a friendship stronger, especially, you play a game, and I felt bad for you. Your Demon Prince died in both games in honestly horrific manner. It was genuinely sad.
Both of our big boys died without doing anything.
They just got focused, didn't they?
Yeah.
But we had a chat about this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
Let your army go forward first, get combat locked,
Yeah.
and then fly your Demon Prince in.
Yeah, that's right.
In chess, the pawns go first.
Yeah, do you know what? The thing is, I'm learning, Anna.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
now I know. But now I thought a Chaos Manticore, bro.
Yeah.
You know what?
Plain sailing.
Just got 2 of them. Now pick one, bitch.
It's surreal though. Like the amount of time we've spent now thinking about the hobby.
Yeah.
Like, it gives you so many different things to do that I think if you are going through even like a hard time, if you pick up the hobby, you will get the satisfaction of building and painting your model.
Yeah.
You get the constant tactics going on in your head of how can I do that better, and you're
Yeah.
developing within yourself
It's
as
constant learning and improving.
You also get the retail therapy
You do.
of going to the shop
And treating yourself.
and getting that box.
Yeah.
Just a little model.
Yeah, because just one end up with 20.
Yeah.
It was like whenever we've gone to any shop for Games Workshop or wherever, we've ended up getting a box, and the excitement you get filled with just having that box, because you know what, I'm gonna build this, I'm gonna paint it, I'm gonna fucking use it. And the fact that I was stood there when we were shopping, and I was going through the app, and I was like, what can I slot in here
Yeah.
to just give myself the edge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
It feels good.
Yeah.
It's the same energy as when you were little with a new game.
Yes. Yeah,
And
yeah,
you'd
it is.
you'd read the manual.
read the
little
little
bottom,
you'd read the back
you look
of
at
the
the
card.
back.
Yeah.
But this, you're like looking at the back of the box. You're like, I've got those paints. I don't want to use that paint.
Yeah.
No, I want to use this one because.
And there's little options as
Yeah.
well to make everything different helmets, different weapons, and
Yeah.
you're like,
Oh.
how can I make this like mine and unique?
Mate,
and it's
I'm
so
getting
good.
dopamine talking about
Isn't
it.
it?
Right?
I'm feeling it.
Warhammer's
I
the
love
best.
this hobby. The community is great as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
it
no
is.
one, in my experience, is ever a dick.
No.
one's ever like, that's a shit paint job, that's crap, or wait, that was a stupid move. I've never experienced that in my
No.
life playing this game.
No.
Just great people.
all rounders.
So one thing actually, aside from the Warhammer stuff that we've obviously just been gassing about, and we will probably still gas about for many days to come,
And we're not sorry.
something else that we are very gassy about that I want to touch on real quick before we wrap the video up here. We've got some events to go to.
We do.
Yeah, we have.
Big hype. Huge hype.
Big hype. We're going format. We're going timeless. Absolutely cannot wait. They're both amazing events that we've been to before. If you want to come and see us, now would be a great time to start looking at getting some tickets. because these events, they're really going to creep up fast. One's
they
in
are.
September, one's in August.
Yeah, August 14th on a Wednesday
Yep.
is the Timeless event at Bury Arcade Club, which was fucking ace.
It was
last time.
amazing.
We
It
had
was
a blast last
Playing
time.
pool.
Oh my god, pool, man.
Yeah.
Pool, and we last time we went on stage, we
Yeah, we
chatted
did.
about
Ace, man.
our podcast on there.
Huge
It
love
was
to
class.
Matt for letting us do that. It was a great opportunity for us.
Yeah, we know a few people that are going to Timeless with us
Yep.
this time
Yeah, it's gonna
as
be
well.
good.
But let's not forget as well, Enhanced Aim
Enhanced Aim.
has sponsored Timeless
Yes.
also. Yeah, so don't forget, you're going to get some. If you want to come and see us, you'll also see some of our merch there.
Yes,
that is
you
going
will.
to be purchasable on the day.
On the diggity day. So yeah, guys, you can come and hang out with us, hang out with some amazing people, and enjoy the community that we're all a part of. You know, Timeless is amazing for just kicking back playing games. Format's fantastic for that more social life aspect. You know, kicking back a couple of drinks, still play some games, have a dance. We're in maid outfits doing slut drops. So go and check out
You
the vlogs.
saw the video. I know you've seen it. Cheeky.
What's great is everyone loved the maid outfits.
Fucking love
We kind of all decided on it, so impromptu and like a bit of
Yep.
a joke, and we committed to it, and everyone fucking loved it. It was great.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I loved it as well.
It was ace.
If you do go back to the video, please leave a like and a comment saying who your favourite maid was.
It was obviously this guy.
It was obviously you. You played it.
Although-
You.
Come on.
We were strong.
Although,
Anime waifu.
this guy.
I keep doing that.
You do. You all I keep hearing is.
No.
Right, I'm going to put an end to the cringe. Guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us today.
Big love to you
Please
guys.
do join all of the links below. Come and hang out with us. Show us your armies. Show us what you're going to be up to for the next couple of months. This is going to be a Warhammer channel from now on.
It would seem so. And don't forget as well, Quest for Kindness is ongoing.
Yeah.
You can catch us all streaming.
We did say as well that because there is going to be a video coming out of Uno No Mercy. So one of our community happily gifted us this.
Yeah.
Big up Blue.
Big up Blue. We are going to be making a video on this. We've also made the decision to do a stream with this.
Yes.
Playing some of this for Quest for Kindness
Yes.
as well. So do expect that.
We
So
go
if
and
you
get
want to see
angry.
us screaming in real time, uncut, uncensored. So make sure to keep your eyes peeled on the socials to get in on that stream, because
Yes.
that will hopefully be sometime soon.
That will be soon.
All right, you beautiful bunch of people. Carry on doing the amazing things that you're doing. We love you so much.
We do.
And if you got this far, like this video and comment and subscribe.
I will catch you guys in the next one.
Yes,
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.